folks, well, as you see, an evening with the Kilted Goth. Well, I was lying really, it's just a few minutes. Just thought I'd do this. I don't think I bought anything the last few days, so thought I'd show you this, a couple of bits I bought, one little DIY tip, and something I want to ask you a question about. So let's start. Quick one. Not orange juice, it's orange squash water with stuff in that makes it taste like orange. What you'd say, one up from water really. Okay, apart from that, two bits I bought today which I thought were quite novel. One is this. Now where's it best to show it there? That is a pewter. It hasn't got the loop handle, it's got a flat one. And if you can see on that, there's like a flower design, and it's a candlestick, and you hold it like that, I should assume. Wheelie Willy Winky going through the town. That's a solid pewter. Underneath it says Etain, E-T-A-I-N, Etain guarantee, Etain guarantee, which I'm not quite sure what it means, but I looked it up, and if it's a company, they seem to make pieces of pewter. So yeah, I came across that today. It's heavy, pewter, nice looking. That cost me 50p, so that was a really nice little thing to buy. I didn't really need it, but I thought 50p, I've got to bloody take it home in really. Second bit, which you might find interesting, is this. It's for two things. No, get your mind out the frickin' gutter. It's for these eggs, and this one is fresh, so I'm not going to flipping mess about with it. Might notice it's got little holes in. You drop one in there, one in there. Yeah, 2 eggs, drop it in boiling water. For me, I'd just drop it in the bloody water, but if you don't want it on the bottom of the pan, you can hang it on these 2 little hooks. 3 minutes, whatever you want your egg as, soft, medium, hard boiled. Lift it out, eggs come with it, voila. Nice, it's not plastic or anything, it's not silicone, it's solid metal, just like you get in a real kitchen. And it was 50p, but I'm sure I'll use that somewhere along the line, especially if I've got water boiling. So it's really flipping handy little thing. So that, which looks a bit retro actually, and that for £1. Can't go wrong, can you? So that was the 2 bits I bought today. Oh yeah, little DIY thing, which is this. It's a little chain with a skull on. The skull actually came off a excuse me, pewter band I had, that after you put it on and pushed it in a few times, it just snaps because it's fairly soft stuff. So I kept it, and I took this off, which was at the centre of it all. Luckily the skull had a little scroll either side, so there's 2 little holes. So if I take this off, I'll give you an idea what I'm doing with it. if I can get it off. Nah, I'll leave it there. I'll have to explain to you. So, if you're like me and you wear a chain and it's got anything in it which is not good for you personally, you're going to end up doing that. Oh, my bloody neck. So you might be right for the day, but when you get home, then you all bloody evening. And anything on a chain, when you put something on a chain, you even notice that when you're out and you lean that way or something or that way, it moves on the chain and it goes up there when you lean, and then when you come back, it stays there. If you look in the mirror, you go, what the hell, your bloody pendant's up here somewhere. Anyway, DIY tip. I wish I could get it off, wish I'd bloody put it on. What you do is 2 pieces of chain the same length, and on the end of each chain, here, there, you put the little hook. So you don't want the ring, you want a hook on each end. One hooks to your pendant, the other one hooks to this. If you can see there, that's a little ring, and there's a little ring there, and they're sewn to the t-shirt. They're the rings, they have got a name which I can't think of. You generally get them on key rings. You split it, they're called split rings. You split it, push the key round, and then it dangles on there. Get different sizes. You can have this size, you can have a bit smaller if you want, but you sew one on your t-shirt or whatever there, and one there. 2 chains with a hook each end up to that or whatever pendant you got, and then hook it to there, hook it to there, and then it just sits like that. It's not on the neck, so you're not going to scratch, so you can get away with wearing chains rather than having to nail varnish them with something or the other, or buy super expensive ones that are not going to do that to you. Last bit is this question I got for you. Ooh. I'm not saying people in Britain probably know what this is, but I think, especially by his face, he looks a bit American. So I have shown this a long time ago when I bought it, but I didn't really ask the question. So really want to know who is it and a bit about him. Now, taking into consideration he didn't look like this when I got him out of the shop. I went to the charity shop I normally go to, and as usual they stick something in the bloody window that I'm going to see, and I thought, I'm having it. I think it was £1. I think it was £1. But for £1 I'm having it. And it was a little bit odd to me because looks like a baby, but the face looks bloody hell of a lot older. When I first saw it, it looked a bit like a man's face, to be honest. This is him. Ooh. So folks, who is he? I think his name is Stan, which is bloody strange for a toddler. You know, if you're going to put somebody in a program or animation or a cartoon or anything, you'd sort of say Johnny or something, wouldn't you? Stan. Sounds like bloody bloke of about 50 something, doesn't it? Sorry, Stan. Anyway, I think it's called Stan. I did this to him because anybody that knows me, they never stay the same. Put the blood on him and on his hands and everything. This knife is made out of cardboard with red paint. And this was done really because he stands down there next to Chucky, so I wanted him to feel at home with Chucky really. and then it's Halloween blood, and I just sprayed it across the face and that. So there he is, the little fella. So if you know what his name is, you know where he originates from. Is he a cartoon? Is he in some little kids thing or something? I don't know. The bottom, there's two bits there you can put batteries in, and when I first bought it I did put batteries in, and I think it made some sort of noise. I think it's supposed to say things, and by the look of this, it goes, his legs go like that. So I think it maybe rocks, I'm not sure, but his legs go like that, and his arms here seem to have a bit of push in them, so I think something in there moves the arms. Not that's all floppy, but the top is like that. The body doesn't move, the head doesn't move, but I've got a feeling, mate, does he dance? But he says something. But I put batteries in, and it did do something or say something, but it wasn't much. So I took them out again. See you do that, look. So folks, especially in the USA, if you know who that is, if you can give me some idea and where it originated and what it actually does in wherever it was originated, and whatever you can tell me about it, appreciate it. If you've seen one of these or you got one and you know what it does, probably you can let me know. It's coming up to Christmas. Anyway, so I just wanted to know that anyway. There you go. Two little bits I bought today. I'm really chuffed with that, to be honest. A little bit of DIY. If you have a problem with your neck and you've got something you can put ring, you can put the rings where you want. I've put them there so it looks like a pendant. You can put them here, there, wherever. And this little fellow here, which I think is Stan the man. I don't know. So that's it, folks. Just a quick one. I'm going to have some of this one up from water. So have a good evening. If you've just got up and it's the start of your day, have a good day, and see you next time. Have fun.